So today let's begin with another interesting and advanced concept called rebase. So what is rebase? Why do we need it? Where do we use it? Let us get into this. I would explain it with a scenario or a use case. Let's say we are having some master branch. Okay, and this master branch or any branch, it could be some branch. It's having some commits A, commit B. And then I just created a new branch called B2, which is having, I created this branch from master. So it would be having obviously the same commits, right? Later on, like from here onwards, like parallel development is happening. So there is some commit here called like parallel development is happening. So they made some commit here and there is some other commit ID here and it's like parallel work is going on. Later on, we just had a requirement to integrate changes from one branch to another. What is this called as? Integrating changes from one branch to another. I want to integrate changes from master branch to this. So what's that called as? Master branch to B2. I want to integrate changes. What is meant by integrating changes from one branch to another? Am I audible for you?
Merging.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, right. So that's
Yes,
a,
ma'am.
we learned yesterday. That's what is a merge. So if you merge it, yes, you will get the commits, the changes from master into B2. And the commit history would be something like the existing commits. Okay. And a new commit will be added on top of this branch, right? It would be same commit ID if it is a no conflict scenario. Yesterday, I explained this. If there is a conflict, it would be again the same, but ID will be different. Some commit ID. The ID would be different, but whatever it is, there will be a new commit ID added just because you're merging. Right? This is what we learned yesterday. But let's assume I don't want new commit ID added here like this, right? I don't want a new commit ID added over here just because I'm merging. Right? It looks like as though it is a new commit made into the current branch, but that's not the actual case, right? So in this case, what you can do is, what we can do is, let's say I don't want to add a new commit as a topmost commit into the existing branch. Rather, I would like to integrate the changes, but I want the log history to be rewritten. Re-return the log history, rewrite the log history. Why you should rewrite the log history and how you should rewrite the log history. You should rewrite the log history in a way that A, B, C should come and sit in here, then D. Why? Because I want to rewrite the log history and I want a clean linear log history. Clean linear log history. If you want this kind of clean linear log history, you may go for it. Why C will come here? Because it arranges first all the parent commits, then the child commits. First all the parent commits. First all the parent commit IDs, then all the child commits. Right? Initially all the parent commits means actually like this is the parent branch, master is the parent branch and B2 is the child branch, right? So whenever you create a branch, first it will have all the parent commits copied, right? Then you get the new commits on top of it. So when you see this, it just looks like, or it gives an impression that branch is created at this point, not at this point, but actually branch is created after commit B. But it shows as though branch is created at commit C, right? initially all the parent commits, then the child commit means it's a linear development. Linearly changes are happening means first parent branch is developed, then child branch. So it will be clean. It's not adding a topmost commit into the current branches because you're merging. Rather, yes, rebase is also kind of merge. It's integrating changes. It's bringing the commits into the destination branch, but it will rewrite the log history in a way that. So it will rewrite the log history in a way that it gives you impression development is happening linearly, not parallelly. That's what's called rebase. And the advantage of it is if you want to have a clean, simple, linear log history. Generally, for smaller projects, simple projects, you may go for it. But the reality is parallel development is happening. This is the concept of rebase, actual concept of rebase. But this kind of rebase is confined only for local branches. Thumb rule or golden rule is only for local branches. Means if you have already pushed your branches to remote, sharing with others, better you don't rebase because the commit history, the log might be messed up. Right? The thumb rule is use it only for local branches. And the concept or the rebase which we are looking till now is very less used. But a rebase on remote is more widely used, but that's based on this concept only. We will learn that also once we get into our remote repos. Right?
Yes.
Is this clear for everyone? Any questions on this? If this is clear, we'll go to the hands-on. Like, how do you rebase? How is this log history changing the order? We will do the hands-on on this. Good to go? Okay. All right. So, yeah, first let me check on which branch I'm on, master. Let me check the log history, commit history actually. Okay, I would like to keep the history simple. I just want these two commits. I just want to get rid of all of this. You can rebase with any number of commits. Again, I'm telling you, this is just for simple and clarity in the demo. I would like to go with a little number of commit IDs. So I would like to get rid of all of this. How to do that? Can you help me with the command?
Git reset hard.
Git reset hard.
Git
Head,
reset hard.
head.
This commit ID or else head tilde 4, right? So now if you see, yes, perfect. That's what we expected. It's as expected. So now let me create a new branch from this master. I need help how to create a branch. We already learned that, right? So how to create a branch?
Git branch and then branch name.
Git branch, new branch name,
The name branch name.
right? Let me give the branch name as demo branch and the parent is master. Okay, I have created the branch. That's okay. So I have already two commits. I created a branch called demo from master. Now I'm just making some commit on master. adding some dummy line. Now the same old story, it would be in untracked file, so adding this file too. And it would be unstaged file now. So git commit -m on master, master created on master, something like that. It's good. So do you think this file too on the third commit available on demo branch? Second file, third commit, are they available on demo branch?
Yes. First and second are available, right?
Second file I just created now. 2 commits are already there in master. Okay, and the first file is already there. Second file I have created now, and this is a third commit related to that second file. So my question is this second file and this third commit would be available on demo branch also?
No,
I created
no,
some time back.
no.
No.
Obviously, it wouldn't be there, right? There are two parallel versions or parallel entities, so they wouldn't be. So if you want, you can check that git log demo. I mean log of demo. See, it doesn't have that third commit. It wouldn't have that second file also. Perfect. Working as expected. Let us go to demo branch. How to switch the branch? How to go to demo branch?
Git checkout demo.
Git checkout demo.
Git checkout demo. So now I'm on demo branch. See, I don't have that file. I don't have that commit either. Right? I don't have it. Okay, perfect. Parallelly development is happening, right? So let me make a commit here. I'm creating a new file. And so it is untracked. So add the file, git file 3, and
Commit.
it is unstaged. So we can do git commit on B2. So git commit, let's say on demo branch. So git demo, git commit. Git log. So that's the commit ID we have, right? So now what we'll do is let's get this commit history of demo branch. Commit history of demo branch. Demo branch commit history. Let's get the master branch commit history also, so that we would see the order. This is the commit history of master. Right? So now you can see that this is commit A, commit B, commit D, right? And this is commit A, commit. We created a branch at the B, right? When master branch is at B. Later on, parallelly development happened. This is how it is. Now I want to get this C into demo branch. This C commit should be into this demo branch. But if I merge, it would come here. But rather, I would like it to sit in between B and D, right? So now let's do rebase. How do you rebase? Git rebase, source is master. That's all. Git rebase, source, destination is demo. When you're already on destination branch, writing destination branch is optional for merge or rebase. Just to confirm, I'm already on demo branch. I'm already on destination branch. I want to bring changes from master to destination. So git rebase master, the source branch. Destination is optional because I'm already on destination branch. Is that making sense for everyone?
Yes, yes.
Right, so let me just execute this. Okay, right, git rebase master. Successfully you are seeing it. Now, if you see the log of master, log of so here you can see this is the log of the demo branch. Let me copy that too. Actually, I'm having a bad throat. Sorry about the low volume. I'm trying to be louder. I think I'm audible for all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Uh, so this is the log of demo after rebase. It's not copied. Log of demo. Right? This is what it is at. So here you can see C commit came in between B and D. Do you notice
B
this?
and D.
This is the one. C commit came in between B and D, but not just on top of the current branch. This is what is rebase, rewriting the log history, arranging the log history in a such a way that if someone sees that, it's clear that these are from parent, then the child commits. First, you will see all the parent commits, then all the child commits. And how are all the parent commits arranged as per the timestamp of how they created, right? And then on top of it, you'll have the child commits, again as per the timestamp. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And Preeti, what is the use case of this?
Use case of
Rebase.
linear to have a clean and linear simple log history. Otherwise, if you keep on merging, additional commits will be added into the destination branch, right? At some point of time, you wouldn't know what changes are coming from which branch. So that clarity you wouldn't have. You will be always having new commits added, and your commit history will be piling up. It grows in size. So
Right.
if you just want to manage this with it, you'll use. And like I told you, this is only for local branches, not to be used for public or global branches. And we don't use this type of rebase much. Means I don't use this a lot. This is not used much. Rather, another type of rebase is used, which is on remote repositories. But that is also based on this concept. Concept is similar, but we'll use it on remote. I'll cover that once we get into remote. That is more widely used than this one.
Okay, thank you.
Not only, this is not only like we don't use this much, as well as we don't implement this type of rebase. Rather, on remote, we'll use that too to cut down the commit IDs. But other than that, no other special use case. And another thing is, beginners are warned about it. You shouldn't be doing rebase as you wish. Beginners should not be doing it. You should not be doing it to global branches. So those are all the uh, special instructions we should be taking while using this rebase. Okay, but this is a far advanced concept similar to merge. It is also functionality wise merge. It is doing merge only. It's integrating, bringing changes from source to destination. But that's the difference of changing the commit history. Okay. So hands-on is mandatory. Git is really interesting. If you do the hands-on, you will love working with Git. Otherwise, you would be stuck up in the loop of confusions and no clarity on what we are doing. It would be just a mess up. So please learn Git properly. Okay. So we have done lot many things. At this point of time, I would like to bring up this architectural diagram. We have learned this architecture, and if you know, we are still on this local repositories, right? We were still working here. Till now, we are working on this yellow box. We have done lot many things, like we have learned what is meant by staging area, what is meant by working directory, what is meant by remote, like the architecture, how your changes moves. We have seen deleting the files, we have seen creating them, modifying them, removing them, different ways of removal, right? We have learned diff commands and branching, merging, merge with conflicts, without conflicts, rebase, stash, and so on, right? These are all the concepts we have learned, and it's pretty much enough. Actually, it's more than what is needed for a DevOps engineer. Particularly for DevOps engineer, it need not be you will be using all these concepts in reality, right? Most of the times you will use push pull, add, commit, push pull. These are the commands everyone would be using most of the times. But I have covered much beyond, because just doing add, commit without knowing the concepts behind, just doing push pull without understanding the concepts, why you should do it, or like how to troubleshoot it, wouldn't make you stand out of the crowd, right? This training is to make you perfect, make the concepts crystal clear, so that you would be adding value to your projects, right? Not just learning it, but we are excelling here. So I believe now, if you are clear that we are still working on local. Okay, fine. Local means they're just confined to yourself, right? But in a team of a DevOps or development or QA, whatever, because like I told you, Git will be used by everyone. So if you want to share your work with others, you have to have a remote repositories, right? You have to collaborate with others. That's where remote repositories comes in. So what is a remote repository? Remote repository, it can be your Git. Just a sec. Um, Okay. So remote repositories can be your GitHub or Bitbucket. These are the examples of remote repositories. Remote repository is nothing but online management system where you can host your local repositories and share the work with others. That's what is this remote repositories for. Okay, so you can share your work with others. GitHub, Bitbucket are similar, very similar. If you know one, you can work with other very easily. They are much similar. In projects, you might be using both of them, you might be using one of them, whatever it is. So if you learn one, that's good. In this course, we are going with GitHub. So, like I told you, it's an online management system where you can host and collaborate with your peers. Go to github.com, create a free account. Like any Gmail account, it's pretty simple. Create a free account. Listen here carefully, please. Okay, go to github.com like gmail.com, create a free account. You will get some user ID. This is my user ID, Preeti D, and you will get some password, right? So once you log in, you will see here a green button, new repos. See, actually, this Git demo is my project. Okay, I'm ready with all the changes with multiple branches. I'm done. Now I want to collaborate, share these changes with my team. So I have to push them to this remote. But we need an address on remote. We need a repo on remote. So go and create a new repo, giving some name as repo1. I'm just creating a public branch. Public branch. Public branch means anyone can download from here. So creating an empty public branch. So, sorry, public repository. I'm sorry. Here is the URL for it. You get this repository URL. Now you have to connect this local with the remote. So how do you do that? Git remote, add origin, this URL. What is this origin? This origin is like a keyword or else an alias name. You may call it as a origin is a keyword or else an alias name or a variable, whatever you call it. Instead of referring this remote URL each time, I'm assigning this URL to the origin. From now onwards, I'll refer that URL with origin keyword. You might have learned about variables, right? You don't have to have programming for this. In your childhood, in mathematics, you might have used something like x equal to 5, something like that, right? Similarly, origin is your x. I'm giving a proper name rather than just x. You might be having something like
It can be any name or it should be origin.
standards are the best practices and the general standard is origin. You can have any name.
Okay.
Like your variable name could be my second number, first number, and so on, right? For your mathematics. Origin is the keyword. You can use anything else also, but that's a general practice or the standard. Now I have added the origin, means added the remote. If you want to say get remote -v, it gives you the verbose that it shows the URL, it's connected. Okay, perfect. Now I would like to push my branches there. Git push, instead of the URL, I told you, right? Git push origin master. I can do that. It's a public repository. Can everyone push it?
Yes.
Everyone,
Yes.
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 everyone cannot push there. Even though it's a public repository, everyone can pull from there, but not push to it. To push it, you need to have credentials. If I run this command, it will ask me for my credentials, username and password. What should be the username we should provide? It will now prompt me for username and password. So to push that, you should have username and password. If you have username and password to this github.com preetid repo1.git, you can do that. So now if I run this command, it should prompt me for username and password. What is the username I should provide and what is the password? Any idea? I'm asking this question because these are kind of generalized things, right? So that you would think and respond and you will remember the answers well.
Preeti ID, I think, username.
Huh. Generally, that is the understanding we have. We think we should provide these username and password, but that way of authentication through the credentials is deprecated in Git. Listen carefully. These things are deprecated. Then how is authentication happening through on GitHub for GitHub? It is through personal access token. The authentication methodology is PAT. Personal access token authentication, right? That's the methodology, that's the authentication use. Okay, how do you get this personal access? Follow the steps carefully. Go to this menu, you will see settings. Where are those settings? Okay, that's a setting. Again, under this settings, you will see developer settings. Go there. See, this is what you will see. Go to personal access tokens. Classic ones are fine. So that's what is personal access token pat. And generate a token. I already have some token like this generated, but I'm just generating it for you now. Generate a new classic general purpose token. It will prompt you for the password at this moment. Actually, I have two-factor authentication enabled for this, where I have to provide from the app. It may not be the case for you, so okay. So now create a token, give some token name, note why this token is used for, something like demo. What is the scope? All repository access I should have, and just generate the token. Only for the first time it is visible. Next time onwards, you can't see that token. So you have to copy it and store it somewhere. Anyhow, I'm deleting it because I already have another token with me. See, I have another token with me. I'm using it. Right? Hope you got it. Whenever it prompts for username can be anything. You can provide any username or the token name or your username. Anything is fine. But the password should be this token, which I have shown you some time back. Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just have
Appreciate
one
your quick
question.
responses. Appreciate your quick responses. Tell me, please.
Yeah, either we can authenticate over the email ID or token ID, right?
No,
Or
only
both?
token.
Okay, on the token. Yeah.
Username, credential kind of authentication is deprecated. It will not allow. Only PAT is the authentication strategy, personal access token. So whenever it prompts for username you can give anything, but password should be your personal access token. Now I'm running this command.
Is it same for Git like product like Bitbucket?
Bitbucket could be different. See, whether
Okay.
you enter the username, password, those varies from
Product to
tool.
product.
So I did git push, and for git push, it doesn't ask me because it's not the first time I'm running this command. I have already authenticated to it. It's only one time task, so it wouldn't prompt each time. That's why it doesn't prompt for me. And changes were pushed successfully. Let's go to our repo now. Okay, go to our repository which we just created just now, repo one. Why is this? Okay. Is this the one we just created? Okay, 23. Okay.
No, it
Yeah,
shows
those
one.
are the commits which I made in my local. So showing as 3 days. That's okay. So this is the one. See, changes were pushed and you can see the branch list here updated 1 minute ago. Yes, this is our repository and changes were pushed. Perfect. All the commits, you can see the commit history here. 3 commits, including this, their history, when they were made. Okay. Similarly, I want to push other branches. Let's say git push origin demo. Demo branch should also be pushed back. Now, if you refresh it, earlier only one branch, but now it shows 2 branches. You can select whatever branch you want in this drop down. Are we good? Right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
how That's how you can push. Now, this can be, you can add collaborators. There would be multiple people on this repository. All of them can see your changes, and like those changes can be shared across and used by others. And at this point, I would like to show you a simple thing. Till now, we created branches, but we did not delete any branch, right? Let's see deleting a branch. Suppose if I just, okay, let me push one more branch, okay, for all the use cases. I'm pushing another branch, git push origin feature B2. Let me push this branch also. Let me push this branch. Okay, I just did 3 branches. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, let's say now I want to delete the branch from this remote. I can just go here. See, I can see delete option. I can do that. Delete the branch. Feature branch is deleted. I don't see that feature branch here anymore. Is it deleted from local also?
No.
No, obviously it's not, right? So it's not deleted. That's how you delete from remote. But let's say I want to delete from local. How do you do that? Git branch -d feature B2. See, it gives you a warning. This is not fully merged. Are you sure you want to delete it? If you are sure, use capital D. What happens if I delete a branch which is fully not merged, which is not merged yet? What happens?
I think the changes will be lost.
Changes would be gone, right? So it's giving you warning and asking us to do it through capital D. This is how local branches can be deleted. It's gone. See, feature B2 is gone. Okay, fine. This is how we delete from local, and we are deleting from remote this way, right? From the UI. Just go to the list of branches, delete from here. But what if I want to delete from here to remote? Means I just want to run a command here so that it would be deleting a branch on remote. That's what you should do as git push origin delete demo branch. This is how you delete from remote. It says deleted. Come back and see. See, there is no demo branch. Do you see? Rather than from the UI, if you do it from the CLI, this is how you delete. But it is still there on local. Do you see that? Maybe if I want, I can push it again. Git push origin then. But these commands clear, everyone? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this is about creating branches, pushing, pulling. Oh, pulling we did not see it. We'll see that. This is how it works. And if you all remember, and if you can recollect, in the last classes we discussed something like, just a sec. I explained 2 use cases to create local repositories, right? Okay. One of the use cases assume that it's a new project. So you do git init, create a local repository, right? Create a local repository, then later on push to remote. Another use case is it might be an older project. Already it's on remote. Now you join this team. It's a 2-year-old project. Now you joined it. You want to get a copy from remote and create a local. So how to do that?
Full
Copy
repository from the
from
remote to local.
copy from remote and create a local repository, right? So how to do that? Let's see. So let us take another project on remote. You can take any existing repositories. I have so many repositories. I can take any one of them to facilitate for you. I'm just creating one more repository repo too. I'm adding a dummy README file. Do you see? README is like which explains about the repository. I'm adding a dummy README so that it will have some file and some dummy commits as well. Like assuming it could be a project with some 20 commits or 20 files and so on, right? Rather than just an empty one, I have initialized README. See README and one commit for that README, right? It's authored now. So if you want, you can edit or do anything with that README, but this is how it is. And when you create it with the README or when you create it with the file, it will be creating branch name as main. Whatever it is, that's okay, main or master. So this is the repo. Assume it's a repo with 20 files or 20 comments and so on. Now, I would like to get a copy of it and create a local repository. Already, I have a local repository in my system, right? This is Git demo. Now I'm going to create another repo. Okay, so what you would do, just come out of this Git demo. cd ... means it will take you back onto my desktop. I'm creating them on my desktop. You can create on your desktop also. Just folders on your desktop or anywhere is fine. Any location is fine. Now I will not create anything. Rather, I would do git clone that URL. How do you get the URL? Here you will see code, clone URL. Clone link means this link. Git clone. Whenever I do this, it will create a folder by this repo2 name. Say cloning into. On my desktop, I should see repo2. Perfect. Like git demo, repo2 is another local repository. Is that making sense? This is another way to create local repository. How is this local repository created? By running git clone. How is this one created? Go into this folder and run git init. You are seeing .git means it's a local repository. Do any changes and then move to remote. How do you move to remote? Git remote, add origin, connect it to remote. Now when I do clone, I did git clone outside the repo, outside the folder, right? Then this folder is created. Perfect. It should also have .git, then only it's a local repository. Let's see. Let's go to repo2. See the hidden files. Yes, .git. It just works like a normal repository for you now. You can create your files, add, commit, whatever you want, you can do. Is that clear, everyone? Yes or no? Create files in this repo to push your changes.
So when repo 2 is created on GitHub remote repository, so when we pull it, we have the hidden files as well, like the .git file, right?
Yes, because cloning means copying. What is the dictionary meaning of cloning? Copying. It's copying remote repository and creating a local repository. So local repository will have .git. Clone does a copy and create a local repository from remote. I can see that README file. I can see that commit. Right? Everything got copied and created local repository. Now I can create more files. I can add, commit, and again I can push to remote. But should I do again git remote add origin here? You don't have to. You can directly run git push origin like we run in this case after running the previous command git remote add origin. Git push origin. Okay, now you don't have to add it because whenever you clone it, You check the verbose of remote. Already they were connected. Got the difference? This yellow box and blue box and the commands I have written should explain you the things clearly. Is this much clear, all of you? Understood?
Yes. Can we say that when we are working into the local directories called Git and when we are working into the remote directory called GitHub?
Remote repositories are GitHub. Local
Okay.
one is Git, but where are those directories you are saying? What are the directories you are referring to?
Anyone which is created into the local but is not pushed into the remote.
There's Git demo, repo to or local repositories. These are on my system, on my laptop. 2 local repositories I have on my laptop now. How do you identify it's local repository or not? It will have .git. You can see git remote verbose. It reads whether it is connected or not. If it is cloned, you don't have to connect explicitly. If it is created with git in it, you have to run git remote add or some command. Clear, everyone? Understood this much?
Yes, no.
Any questions, confusions? You can have any number of local repositories on your laptop. You can connect the local repositories to remote. If it is created through git init, later on you have to run git remote add origin, then pushed, then connected.
And on Git remote add origin every time need to be run, or it is
Only
once we run and then
once. Another way of creating local repositories, git clone. You will see .git. You will push to origin. This is not needed because whenever you do git clone, you are already providing URL. The remote will be set. Origin will be set.
thank you.
So this is about remote repositories, cloning, pushing we have seen. We still have pulling, fetching, conflicts on remote, rebase on remote. We shall take up from here in the next class. Any questions from anyone here till this much? Any questions from the previous topics? Anywhere are you stuck up with the hands-on?
Priti, can we pull from one repo and push it to the different?
You can. You can attach the same to multiple repos also. Like origin you have to set. Run here the command git remote add new name origin 1 another URL 2. You can push to multiple repos also. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
Here also.
Got
You
it.
want to push to a different one. Then run this. Git remote add origin 2 or a 3, whatever, a new URL. Then push to that. How do you push? Git push origin 2. Git push origin 3. Any names you can give. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
You can map the same one to multiples, to different ones. All of them possible. You have to set those origins. Any more queries? And
Hi, ma'am.
yeah, hello.
Is there any possibility to check which origin and origin one are connected to the repos?
Yeah, git remote -v. I have
Okay,
only the origin set, it is showing. If it is multiple, it will
fine.
show everything will be listed here.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Any more questions? And also one more thing which was brought to my notice. If you are stuck up with the hands-on, I see you are struggling posting them or hesitating posting them in the group. See, feel free to post them. No question is smaller or bigger. Okay, you can feel free. It's a safe place to post your queries. Okay, feel the space as a safe environment for you. Okay, feel it comfortable and post your queries. That wouldn't be any wrong. Okay, and there is no question which is smaller or a big question or incorrect question or right question. There is no one who is going to judge you. So please post your queries, feel free and comfortable. Okay, once anyone will start doing it, others will follow it. Try to stand as an example. Okay, the thing is, if you post it in the group, others would also learn from that, right? They might not be coming up with the query. You are dare enough to post the query, right? That's the first step you are taking. That itself shows that you are courageous and you are dedicated to learn the things, right? So leave all the hesitations and post your queries here. Others will follow. And that's where, like, if you post, others also see that question. They might be also facing the same problem. That will help resolve the issue. You are learning here, right? Everyone is new. Some people might be aware of it. That's okay. That's not a problem. No one is going to judge you or uh, evaluating you here. So feel free. Okay, post your queries, get the things resolved. Your aim is to learn the things. That's all. Keep only that in mind. That will help you in your work environments also. People who move forward with all the, like, who can go aggressively with whatever questions they have without any hesitations will rule the IT world. So inculcate that. That's a suggestion for everyone in IT. If you hesitate, you would never grow in IT. Am I correct or not? People are there, experienced professionals from IT. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
just don't hesitate. Leave all the hesitations. There are no one to judge us. Just go ahead. Put your queries and just focus on your learning. Okay. All right. I just want to stop here. We'll pick up the next part in the tomorrow's class. But any questions, I can stay back. Or like if you are good, no queries, you can feel free to leave the webinar and get started with your hands-on. As these are initial days, you are getting this kind of bandwidth some 10 minutes ahead, right? Utilize this and complete your hands-on. May not be this possible every day from next week. Also, as my throat is like not good, I'm just wrapping up here. That also allows you some space to get into the right pitch by setting up all the tools, everything. So utilize this time and get on to the hands-on. I don't want to see any piling up with the hands-on. You should be on par with the classes. You should be completing these 4 days classes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today it is Thursday. By the time you join the class tomorrow, you should be completing till whatever I have covered till now. Till date should be completed. That should be your agenda. So get on to
Uh,
your.
Preeti, this is Neha. Tomorrow is Karwa Chauth, so probably I might I might miss the class tomorrow. So
Sure, Neha. Thanks for informing. You can watch the recording. Okay, go through the recording and you can get back to me for any queries you have.
thank you, Preeti.
And happy Karwa Chauth.
Thank you.
So I have one question, ma'am. Rather than training, do you have any plan for holiday in this Diwali?
For tomorrow or
No, no, next to next week,
what is it?
Diwali week.
Diwali.
Diwali vacation.
Yeah.
Diwali, when is it? 21st, I think, right?
21st. Yeah.
Yes. 21st.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Diwali we celebrate in the night. Maybe we'll see. Okay, if possible, we'll have an off on that day, or else we can have some small session in the morning rather than just skipping. We'll see. We'll take a call then. There is a lot of time there, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. If you have any questions, you can stay back to put those queries, or else you can feel free to leave the webinar and start your hands on. Thank you all, and good day. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Preeti.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.